The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Middle.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they open up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The second down run by Pacheco. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Catch made by Mitchell. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we're through one. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Hey.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
So he scooped a fumble, and now he gets home and drops his quarterback for a sack. You know what that tells me about this linebacker? Well, he's not afraid to put his face in the fan and fight through some guys to make some game-changing plays.
Here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar back to throw. Andrews with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the cut at the 20-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's Pacheco again. And he'll get it up to the 44. Second and 6 now. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Nice shot. Sit hot.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Jackson now on third. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Attack, attack, attack.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. From the 41. Pacheco hauls it in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Throwing again, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that, 14 yards to go here on third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow. Come back.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yellow. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Yellow. Easy.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
43, 15.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, middle.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Lamar off the play fake. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. The left side caught by Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, Ridley.
Right back to Pacheco. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Report.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go...
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Finish it on. You.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Report!
Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. First down, here's Lamar. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 19. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Hey, Ozzie, sit down.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Throw on 3rd down. Higgins makes the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs with a 10-point advantage. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow. Right side.
This is Pacheco. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
180. Ready, shot. Get off.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's completed right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
180. Set up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You at X. You at X. Sit up.
Now to throw. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
180. Set up.
Here's Jackson to throw. Gets this one to Andrews. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180. Get on.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually